Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant analysis on another great game. The Golden State Warriors was able to outdo the Minnesota Timberwolves 116 to 115. They was able to avoid that overtime period. And even when Steve Kerr called an unnecessary timeout, because it was already really game, they still was able to just not panic and have that cool relief because Steph Curry was going to be there to help them make the right decision as the floor general, and that's what they needed him to be tonight. And he did an exceptional job at that. The Warriors go to 20 and 20 and 10 and 10 away from home. Minnesota go to 21 and 19 and 10 and 9 at home. The Timberwolves actually lost this series 3-1 for the regular season. They ended up winning the first one and then losing three straight. They always close competitive games besides the first one. And you can say some of the other ones, depending on how the game went and how it ended, like this one can be told how you want to tell it. But both of these teams really make good, entertaining basketball when they play against each other is my point. But Golden State really looked like they was going to win this game, even though they ended up doing it. Because that first quarter, 34-12. And then the second quarter was 30-21 for Minnesota. And then it was 36-32. And then they had to go 37-29 in the fourth just to have a chance to win it because the Warriors got off to just that great of a start. But, it don't really matter too much if you're going to play that hard to barely win or barely lose. I mean, you take the guy that barely won because that means they did their job just enough to get it done, and you still got to respect it because they did what they were supposed to do. But Trey Jackson Davis, he only played 27 minutes. He was 2 of 7 from the field, and he only had 4 points. They basically completely took him out of the game defensively. He didn't really get too many good looks. He didn't really get too many good shots, and that's good for a team that wanted to get back in the game. You got to play harder. You got to force some things to go your way, take some gambles, take some risks, and the Timberwolves did that tonight. 2 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 2 blocks, 2 assists, 15 rebounds. 9 of his rebounds was offensive, which was good to see. Santos started. He played 21 minutes, 5 points for him, and +5 and plus minus. He had 4 personal fouls. He also was with 3 assists and 7 rebounds. One of them was offensive, 2 of 5 from the field for him. For a starter, he did basically what you wanted him to do. I don't know what more could he had done besides score more, but the team went in a different direction offensively all game, basically. So Andrew Wiggins finished with 24 because of that reason. He has been a guy that can defend and score for them, and that's why he was just huge tonight. 2 personal fouls, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, 2 assists, 5 rebounds. He had 2 of them that was offensive. He was 10 of 12 from the free throw line, 2 of 8 from 3, 6 of 16 from the field. I liked his scoring. I like his mentality. He wasn't the most efficient tonight, but they was giving him some open looks, and you have to take them if they're there, even if it's a 3, because he shows the ability to make them. And he was able to make a couple tonight, and that was his shot diet, but at least he was able to turn something down and get to the free throw line, and you like to see that. Wardell, Stephen Curry, 31 points, -1, and plus minus 1 personal foul, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 8 assists, 1 rebound, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 7 of 12 from 3, and 10 of 21 from the field. He really stepped it up tonight, and we knew he had this ability to do it each and every night. It didn't really happen this season so far, but he's still a star. He's still a superstar when it's needed. He's still one of the clutchest players in the league. He had some dagger threes that really put Minnesota in some tough situations. He hit the dagger throws when it mattered the most. And he's just a high IQ player that just understands how to make the right play, whether he's scoring or not. And he's just been really trusting his teammates a whole lot, even though they still learning the game. And then Dennis Schroeder, I like the floater that he hit. Even though he finished with 12 points, he fouled out, -4 and plus -2, and he also had 2 turnovers. But I like the 2 steals and the 3 assists and the 1 rebound. He was 2 of 3 from the 3-point line and 5 of 11 from the field. And, he's a guy that, as long as he's getting in double figures and as long as he's penetrating, as long as he's helping make shots and helping other guys get shots, he done his job. Like he's not going to be a franchise changing player, which he never really was, but at least he's contributing offensively and doing exactly what you thought that he could do. And I think that the trade is working out for what he was able to do in his career. This is what you're going to get, especially when you have the type of offense the Warriors have. Kevon Looney, 4 points, -3 and plus minus, one personal foul, one turnover, one block, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. One of them was offensive, 2 of 2 from the field. Buddy Hield, 18 points for him. He was much needed. They need him to do this every night. Like, this team doesn't have as many weapons right now, and they don't have enough. Offensively, Steph just can't win you games over and over again. He's just too old for that, and he shouldn't have to be in that predicament where he has to. You got to put the talent around him, and Buddy Hield stepped up. 3 of 6 from 3, 6-11 from the field. He was hitting mid-ranges, and he has to because they're going to run you off the three-point line and try to clog up the paint or force you to a defender in the paint. You have to have a counter action, and that's why the mid-range game shouldn't be as dead as it is now, but most people are trying to turn those mid-ranges down for floaters, which still works. I guess it's still a mid-range type of shot at the basket, but I like that Wiggins even used that and even Schroeder. But if that's what you have to do, you have to do that. You know, you got to put the points on the board each and every possession to the best of your ability. 3 of 3 from the free throw line for him, 1 rebound, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, plus 8 and plus minus. Gary Payton the second, 3 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 3 personal foul, -4 and plus minus 7 points. And then the other guy that got in double figures was Moses Moody, 11 points, plus 7 and plus minus 5 personal fouls, 1 assist, 4 rebounds, 3 of 4 from the three-point line, 4 of 6 from the field. I like what he did. For the most part, if you can space the floor and score, you did your role on this team. Everybody's cutting, everybody's moving, everybody's screening, and everybody trying to get out in transition if a steal or a block happens or they get a long rebound. And they're not the most fastest and the most athletic team, but they made it work tonight. 40 of 82, 48% from the field, 18 of 36, 50% from the three-point line, 18 of 21, 85% from the free throw line, 14 offensive rebounds, 45 rebounds total, 26 assists, 8 steals, 5 blocks, 12 turnovers, and 26 personal fouls, and 116 points. Minnesota, this is a team that they really feel like they can steal this game, and the crowd was going crazy because they believed it too. But Julius Randle, his handle was working tonight, and he turned down a lot of threes like he usually does. He uses that as a way to get to the basket or close to it. Finished 1 of 3 from 3, 8 of 18 from the field. He had 5 rebounds, 4 of them was offensive, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, -2 and plus minus. Jaden McDaniels, 6 of 9 from the field, 2 of 3 from the three-point line, 0 of 1 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 3 of was offensive, 4 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 5 personal fouls, -8 and plus minus 14 points. Rudy Gobert, 2 of 2 from the field, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 10 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 1 assist, 2 blocks, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, -4 and plus minus. I like what he did tonight. He was on the boards. He was protecting the paint. He was everywhere, even in the last couple minutes. Rudy Gobert is just a very smart, intelligent player, and he used that length and that size and that mobility to the best of his ability. And I like what I seen out of him tonight. And they need more nights like this. Just he need to continue to score at the rim and just be prepared to catch and go straight up and not overthink it or not try to do too much when he has the ball. It's easier said than done because you do feel like you're amazing when you get the ball in your hands as less as he does. And when they actually give it to you, you actually feel like you're Superman because he's just that big and that strong. But that's why it's fun to play the game. Dante DiVincenzo, 28 points for him, 3 personal fouls, 1 steal, 9 assists, 6 rebounds. He had 4 of them that was offensive. 4 of 6 from the free throw line, 6 of 12 from 3, 9 of 19 from the field. I liked him all game. I liked his rebounding. I liked his speed and quickness on the court. I liked his stretch ability. I liked the fact that he was getting to the paint, kicking the shots out, just making the right reads. And that's all he can really do in this situation because they are a little stuck when it comes to ball creation outside of Anthony Edwards. And he's actually probably their second one outside of Randle. And even neither one of them are just great scorers right now for the Wolves, but they still trying to figure it out as they implemented him in the starting lineup a couple weeks ago. And Anthony Edwards, he does what he does. 7 of 19 from the field, 4 of 9 from three. He was 10 of 11 from the free throw line. He had 8 rebounds. One of them was offensive. 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 5 turnovers, 1 personal foul, -2 and plus minus with 28 points. He had a chance to tie the game. He had a good look. That was one of his signature shots and his signature moves. But other than that, I like the fact that he got to the free throw line. I like the fact that he scored and got to the basket when he needed to. And he played the game as good as you can play. You probably wish he would have gave the ball up a little earlier sometimes. But hey, he made 5 turnovers. That's probably too high. It was the highest on the team. And you just got to continue to figure it out as the season goes on. Nas Reed did his thing tonight. 15 points. He was 5 of 13 from the field. He was 3 of 7 from 3. 2 of 2 from the free throw line. They needed that extra scorer. And he's a guy that usually does that each and every night for the most part. And he did it again. 6 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive. 1 assist. 1 block. Plus 8 and plus minus. Mike Conley had played 19 minutes. He was 0 of 3 from the field. 0 of 2 from 3. 1 or 2 from the free throw line. He had 3 assists, 1 block, 1 personal foul, -3 and plus minus 1 point. And Nickel played 20 minutes. He was 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3. He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 rebound for him, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, plus 6 and plus minus 5 points. The rest of the guys did not play at all tonight. He went with the heavy hitters. He went with the guys that's going to give him the best chance of winning. And even though they did come very close, it made sense for that reason, but you still got to get the win. 38 of 86, 44% from the field. 17 of 37, 45% from 3. 22 of 29, 75% from the free throw line. 16 offensive rebounds, 41 rebounds total. 21 assists, 4 steals, 7 blocks, 9 turnovers, 17 personal fouls, and those 115 points. Overall, just a good view. Good game. It was fun to see, fun to watch. Very entertaining. And both teams really was battling out there like it was the playoffs. And that's the intensity that you want to see each game from every team, but it don't always go that way. Both of these teams really trying to get out of that stuck area of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And they got to keep trying to find a way to figure that out with their coaching staff and the organization and their play. And that's the only way they're going to get out of it. Nothing I can really say, but 2 good teams on the same type of level battling it out for a win. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. If you're new to the channel, also want to tell you, if you're still thinking about subscribing, I make conversation videos just like this in different varieties. Also make breakdowns with real footage of legends, current players, rookies, even future stars, also to cover the draft and do mock drafts. So you're interested in that type of content, I already have 3,000 plus videos that's on my channel. And if you want some different type of stuff like that and you already subscribe, my social media is on my channels too. If you want to follow me on whatever one you want to, it's up to you. Thanks for watching. Y'all stay blessed up. Thanks for continuing to support. Basketball Analysis Podcast is doing real well. And thank y'all for supporting Analysis Playground, even if it's only on YouTube now, as it has been for a while. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. Thanks for showing interest to the channel if you didn't want to subscribe. And ultimately, hopefully you having a good hump day, and now we're getting ready for another day, and the work week is almost over already, but at least we embraced it and we knew we had to go out there and get our jobs done. And thank y'all for making this a job for me, and I'm loving it and I'm enjoying it, and y'all are too. That's the 50-50 of why this relationship of this channel is so strong. Y'all enjoy watching, y'all enjoy seeing and hearing what I gotta say, and I enjoy making it for y'all each and every day. Other than that, I'm gone for now.